So this week in the NFL, the Oakland Raiders will be going up against the Los Angeles Chargers. On today's show, we're going to be discussing how they matched up against the Browns last week and how they'll go going up against the Chargers this week on our Raiders Report. So last week against the Browns, we had a lot of upside. It looked like there were some good plays on both sides of the ball for the most part. Basically, our defense is just like Katy Perry's song. That's right, it's hot and then it's cold. One minute it looks like they're amazing, Bruce Irvin getting big sacks, coming up and stopping them on a third down play at goal to force a field goal. There's a lot of good things and a lot of upside for the Raiders this season so far on the defensive side of the ball. But on the flip side, they give up too many big plays, just like this one here. And then again, break and contain, which I talked about last week, saying that they can't do that anymore. What a surprise. Well, fast forwarding on to this week. This week we got the Chargers. The stuff that we kind of got away with last week isn't going to happen all the time against the Chargers this week. Melvin Ingram is just as good as, what's that guy that they punked all game long? Myles Garrett. That's right. Yeah. Basically, they're as good as each other, respectively, in my opinion. And without Joey Bosa being on the other side, I don't think that the Chargers have anybody there that's going to pass rush Derek Carr all game long. So expect to see the same thing with production from Jared Cook, Amari Cooper, and other Raiders receivers this game, because Carr will have ample time to throw the ball. Speaking of who will have ample time to throw the ball, Phillip Rivers. The guy is a stud. He sets up his own matchups. As you can see on this play, he sees the distance between the receiver and the corner, and he immediately takes advantage. This one, they motion a guy across the field, and all of a sudden, crack block, so that they could get a nice run from Melvin Gordon. Last season, our defense wasn't as good as it is this year, so I'm expecting to see more of the run stuffing, and then seeing some of the run out of the backfield being the main target for Phillip Rivers this game. On second note to that, though, if you think about how our defense has played so far, one of the aspects of our game that's improved is our linebacker core. Without that improvement, we will not win this game. So if they can jump out to an early lead using Cooper, Nelson, Martavis Bryant, who even dropped the pass in the game again, what a surprise. Stop dropping the ball. Yes, Martavis Bryant, if you caught the ball on some big plays, we would have already had a 4-0 start this season, just like the Rams. Well, but then the Rams wouldn't have a 4-0 start. Anyways, Chargers fans, you have a lot to look forward to this game, though. This Raiders defense does give up the pass, and a lot of the reverse plays that you guys like to run. Like on these plays that I'm going to talk about on the chalkboard. Alright, so repetitively on film, I saw the same thing from the Chargers offense. What they like to do is they like to take this out wide guy, which we normally call a flanker in our offense, and then we have to split out on this other side. They'll usually run a tight end over here as a blocker, or Rivers will have him be a hot route receiver on a lot of the plays. But the whole design of this is to find out whether they're in man-to-man coverage or not. If this guy motions across the formation, and this corner that's over here that's designed to cover him moves with him across the formation, they know that it's man coverage. If he stays in place, it's a zone, and they usually will have the onset inside open. So they're going to try to go with more seams and posts or out routes from this formation, because now you have the room towards the sideline to make that out route. That's a part of this RPO that they have. Because if you can imagine, most defense is going to be worried about Melvin Ingram crashing down through this way. But then he'll roll and check and be a hot receiver too. This guy swings around and becomes a target. Deep post on this side, and then maybe another deep post inside. So now, if you look at the way that the defense is going to be schemed, if it's man-to-man coverage, this guy or this guy is going to be wide open with the check down being him. If it's zone coverage, they're going to try to take a shot on one of these two guys on the back side of the field. And if all else fails, they have to break down over here to that outlet, or the breakdown here to the outlet. So this is the only one that gets eliminated on those man-to-man plays. Okay, so same formation, just a little bit different style. They're going to make that motion, but they're going to hand the ball going this way on the sweep. And what will happen is that this guard will pull out that way to come for the block. And it's actually just a simple reverse play, with everybody cracking down inside over here, just coming down hard with the block, and then sets that toss so that the wide receiver can make the run around the outside lane. That's all it is. Usually they like to run 13 on that, a little Keenan Allen action right there. You can tell that this offense is designed to help their playmakers get the ball as many times as they possibly can.
Alright, so after that chalkboard talk, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. Thank you for watching this week's Raider video, and like and subscribe if you like this content and want to see more Raiders content come up. Also leave it down in the comment below that you want more Raider content from us, and we'll bring it to you every week. Thank you, like and subscribe everybody, and let's go Raiders. I guess Chargers too.
Just win, baby. Just win, baby. Just win, baby.